Alright, so this is a video tutorial on how to set up local by flywheel to create a local server system. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to go to local by flywheel. So if you go to page 9 or wherever, you just click on this. This will bring you to local by flywheel. So you can see up here local.getflywheel.com. Let's go ahead and download. Choose your preferred thing. In this case, it's going to be obviously Windows. And then you need to fill in your information. 315. Wait a minute. That phone number. Oh, I don't want to put my. All right, I'm gonna. And then you'll click Get It Now. Let's see if it'll let me do it without that. Oh, okay. I thought I had it. All right, good. And it will should start downloading. All right, let's click here. There we go, and save the file. And then that should start downloading. I'm gonna pause it, and then when it's done downloading, I will start the video again. All right, so it just finished downloading, so you can see it here. So I'm just gonna click on it and give her a second. Why you no work? Try that again. Come on. All right, maybe it's gonna go. Here we go. It's gonna start installing. All right, so it's gonna say installing. Please wait. Okay. The install takes quite a while, actually. I don't know if you saw how large the file was. I think it was like 500 megabytes. And then the actual installation takes a while too. So I'm gonna probably pause this in between, just to make things a little bit faster. I'm gonna pause it again until this phase is done. Alright, so this popped up, says turn on error. I said that's fine, I'll turn on error reporting. Okay. And now it says before you start developing, we need to configure a few things. So it's got this and this. It's basically just 2 pieces of software that it needs to install. So I'm just going to hit let's go. And it should start installing. Now again, this is going to take quite a while. Gaming. Yep, go ahead. It might take quite a while for it to install. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and pause. Alright, so last time I did this, I didn't run into this error. But you can see it's saying error with pre-create check. This computer does not have VTX -X AMD enabled. Okay, so basically, I got to enable it in the BIOS. So to do that, you have to restart the machine, and then as it's booting up, depends on the machine. Sometimes it's like F12, sometimes it's like delete. There's usually, you'll see in the upper corner, you can hit like a button, and it will open up your BIOS, which is basically the motherboard like software, basically. So I'm going to have to do that, and then I will restart this video. Alright, so I had a problem where it said that the virtual machine thing wasn't working. So unfortunately, I can't screen record while I'm in the BIOS of my computer. So this is probably only going to be a thing that would be a problem if you're on a PC. I didn't actually have this problem on my laptop when I did it on there, but for whatever reason, I did here. So all I had to do is go into my BIOS. So basically, you restart your computer, and you hit, it depends, there should be like a splash screen, like the first screen that pops up, and it's whatever your motherboard is. It's their logo and other stuff, but usually like on the bottom or somewhere around, it'll say like press blah 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So it should probably be either delete, F12, or F8. I think mine was, I don't remember anymore. I think it was delete actually. And then it'll pop open the screen, which is your BIOS. And then you have to find the Intel virtualization technology. So it'll either be, I have an Intel in my computer. There's also the AMD virtualization technology. It'd be either one of those, because those are the 2 people that would make your chips. But just you have to make sure it's enabled. Mine was disabled for whatever reason by default. So if you run into that issue, that's how you would fix it. Hopefully you don't. Unfortunately, I can't really walk you through that, but that's what that is. All right. And let's see how we're doing here. All right, so it's still going. All right, so I'm gonna pause this again and let it keep going. All right, so finally got to go. That took like quite some time. I don't know if you look at the clock here at all from what it was. I don't remember how long it took, but it took a while for it to actually work and kick in and all the things that it should be doing. So you might need to. I went through and I'm using what is it, Avast or whatever as my thing here, and I just went through and I basically turned it off. Just to make sure. Sometimes if you're trying to install software and it's not working, you might want to just make sure you turn your antivirus software off, at least with the initial setup, and then you want to turn it back on, obviously, because you don't want to be getting viruses. But you might need to restart your computer to try again. You're going to see that like a lot of people have issues with setting up the local machine, local by Flywheel, or you know, even if you're using one of those other ones like MAMP or ZAMP or whatever, or WAMP. But that should generally work. Okay, so yeah, so just make sure you do that, and then basically you'll end up with this here. We haven't made any sites yet, so I think I'm gonna do that in the next video, since this is gonna be like 3 little mini videos. And then yeah, and then I'll just show you how to do it there. All right.